Have you ever wondered why your favorite clothing brand or automotive part seem to have a more diverse supply chain than they did 10 years ago? Or perhaps you are an entrepreneur in Africa, you've heard of the term AGOA and wondered if it is just another piece of bureaucratic jargon. Well, it is much more than that. AGOA, which means African Growth and Opportunity Act, is essentially the backbone of trade relationship between the US and sub-Saharan Africa. It is a piece of US legislation that allows thousands of products from eligible African countries to enter the US market duty-free. In this video, we're not just going to talk about trade agreements, we're also going to talk about your wallet, your job opportunities, and the future of African manufacturing. Let's break it down. Before AGOA, African goods faced heavy tariffs, especially import taxes, when entering the United States. That made those products more expensive, meaning US retailers didn't want to buy them at all. AGOA changed that by lowering these barriers to zero for many products. This is not just about charity, it is about competitiveness. By allowing this product into the US duty-free, AGOA incentivizes US companies to build supply chains in Africa. It turns a cost into a profit-making opportunity, but it comes with conditions. To be AGOA eligible, countries must show progress in political pluralism, the rule of law, and labor rights. It's a carrot and stick approach that has successfully pushed many nations towards better governance. Why should this matter to you? First, for the US consumer, it means lower prices on high quality goods, from handcrafted apparel to specialized agricultural products. But more importantly, for the African workforce, it means the birth of a formal manufacturing sector. We're talking about jobs in clothing assembly, footwear, and processing agricultural products. When a factory opens in a country like, let me say, Lesotho or Ethiopia, because of AGOA, it is not just one job, it is an entire ecosystem: logistics, transports, packaging, and digital management. If you are a student, these are the sectors where the jobs of the next decade are being built. AGOA created a manufacturing floor that didn't exist before, giving African products a seat at the global table. But there is a catch. AGOA is unilaterally agreement, which is, it is a gift from the United States that can be taken away. This uncertainty makes long-term investment tricky. If you're a factory owner, you need to know that your product will still be duty-free in 5 years. It's kind of hard for you to rely on the system. Critics also argue that AGOA has made some African countries commodity dependent, focusing only on exporting raw materials rather than building local high-tech finished goods. We need to transition from just shipping raw materials to value addition, adding value to those products that we are shipping overseas. The real opportunity lies in using AGOA as a springboard to develop high-tech, high-value manufacturing that can eventually compete in the open market, regardless of special legislation. AGOA expires in 2025. This has sparked a massive debate. Should it be renewed? Should it be replaced by a modern reciprocal free trade agreement? The US is signaling a shift towards reciprocal trade agreements, where both sides lower barriers, not just one. This is the future. It is harder, yes, but it is more sustainable. It moves us from a relationship of preference to a relationship of peers. So, the million-dollar question is this: how can your country prepare for this situation? Are you building the tech and the infrastructure to compete globally without the training wheels of duty-free status? AGOA was the starting point, but it is not the finishing line. If you want to understand how your local industry will survive in the next era of global trade, you need to watch this space closely. Don't forget to subscribe, drop a comment, and tell us what you think about how, if Africa is ready to negotiate reciprocal trade deals with the US, or we need to change the entire AGOA system that we've had for a while. Again, see you in the next video.